So use your superannuation cap before it expires. Did you know that any unused concessional superannuation contributions can be carried forward up to 5 years? So just first off, what is a concessional contribution? So a concessional contribution is any superannuation payment, can be from your employer, which includes salary sacrifice, or a personal contribution, which you can claim as a tax deduction. So this will actually reduce your taxable assessable income in your personal tax return. And one of the benefits of doing this is that you're effectively moving that income into your superannuation fund, which is only taxed at 15%. So you get to utilize that lower tax rate. So for the current financial year, FY24, the concessional contribution cap is 27.5K. So you have up to that amount to contribute to your super in this year. But interestingly, you are able to carry forward any unused concessional contributions in the previous 5 years. So if your superannuation balance is less than 500K, you are able to utilize these carry forward unused concessional contributions. So for FY24, your FY19 contribution carry forward contributions are about to expire. So for example, if you only contributed about 20K in FY19, you have 5K which you haven't utilized yet. So in FY24, you will need to contribute 27.5K and then contribute an additional 5K to utilize this carry forward balance, which is about to expire.
So this can also come really advantageous because we're so close to 30th of June. If you had a big windfall gain, like a big bonus, and you're going to pay tax on it normally, you could actually use these carry forward provisions. And say you got a 50 grand bonus, you could technically salary sacrifice the whole thing into super and get a tax deduction on your personal name, basically, if you wanted to.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, be aware if you are earning a lot of income, run into this extra income, you can utilize this, advantageous tax environment, which is superannuation. So just know that there's all these different levers at your disposal. Yeah. So some unusual candidates as well that you might have not been aware of. So people who are technically retired, but still less than 75 years, re-entering the workforce. If you are a young adult just turning 18 and you're entering the workforce. If you're a new migrant, you just come into Australia and you started working as an Australian tax-paying resident, you actually have these 5 years, which technically would have been zero, but you actually have available to contribute and utilize these towards your concessional contribution cap. So again, if you run into big capital gain, for example, you could utilize this 27.5K along with all these additional years in the past. So of course, there's a bit of nuances with this. So if you have any questions, please reach out to the team and we can provide a more detailed, personalized assessment for you.